And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in. Get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. And it's our favorite day of the year at 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season of NBA basketball underway. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson. And we'll have Allie LaForce reporting for us. And a look now at the Detroit Pistons' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be playing the Rockets in Houston. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics.
And for that game against the Magic, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Cade and Ivey, they're the backcourt. Jalen Duren out there with Jarris Walker. And it's Thompson in at small forward. And for Chicago, it's Williams and Vucevic at the 4 and the 5. Lonzo Ball is out there with Kobe White. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3, the small forward. The start of a fresh season, but we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
First team foul.
And the Pistons with possession here. Detroit moving the ball around. Nice move. And it's Cunningham missing.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
And the dunk by Duren.
And if Duren decides to go up and try to dunk that, who in this league is going to get in his way?
Dosunmu, right side. It's Williams, high post. Shoots over Walker. Williams' shot is good.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hello, Nick.
Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key, adding, win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And here are the Bulls now. The Pistons getting their last shot to go.
Off the catch, White has a very quick release.
Pass to Walker. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
You knew they were going to be aggressive, and now you see them executing that.
Now here's Williams. Dosunmu for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Back to Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
Playing above the rim. That's an aggressive move by Cunningham.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Chicago. This is their first game against Detroit this season.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
And look at Ivey, rising above, giving it his all on that slam.
Inside, here's Vucevic, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Cunningham. Oh, made it a tough look for him as the defense really pressed up on him. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Here's Ivey. Chicago making their last shot. Takes a three. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Chicago leading by 6. Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. Now Williams. Walker covering. And Williams punches it home.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just...
Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
I mean, what an acrobatic move. Walker just leaving them speechless.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. He buries it from 3. Ball's got 5 now.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pistons trail by 9. Now here's Cunningham. Duren with a screen on ball. There's Cunningham with a 3. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 6 points for Jalen Duren.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip-in.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Here's Cunningham. And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
We've got Smith, Kevin Huerter out there with Buzelis, and it's Young in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former... League MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
He gets it in there.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Some changes for Chicago. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Huerter. White comes in for Terry. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Young. And it's Cunningham missing. Chicago leading by 11. Dosunmu, the pass to Smith. Chicago passing it around. Ooh, a little luck that time as it dropped.
And he doesn't waste any time at all. Buzelis got the ball and just attacked right away.
Thompson outside. Pass to Harris. The 3 is up. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Buzelis. Dosunmu for 3. Counted from distance. Dosunmu's got 6 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Harris. Got it. Good job in the low post.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
Ball left side to the middle. Walker against Smith. Now White. Let's go with a three. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
The motor of Coby White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Coby will make those effort plays.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Ivy comes in for Sasser.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
And Ball throws it down.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
The 3 from Thompson. Chicago with a rebound. Ball with it. Here's White. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
And one thing I love about White's game, he scores on all 3 levels. He is not afraid at all to go inside.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Ivy's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Ball passes to Dosunmu. The kick out to Williams. Now White. Dosunmu outside. Pass to Williams. 5 on the clock. White for 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Ivy against White. Misses the 3. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Yeah, there's something wrong with him right now. Have to use that timeout and get him some medical attention.
Ellison checked in for Chicago. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Ivy outside. Oh, he picked him clean.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give him another possession at all.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Coby White, he's feeling it tonight. And he's been the driving force for Chicago, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Billy Donovan here with us now, and coach, your team finishing the first half in impressive fashion. What's working for you out there?
Yeah, well, I think we got some stops. We play good defense.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the 3rd quarter.
Thanks. Looking at the Bulls, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big.
All right, guys, changing gears now. In our featured game, Coby White had a big first half.
He's been hunting for a shot pretty much all first half, and why not? The results speak for themselves.
From the naked eye, he just looks like he wants it more than anybody else on the floor.
Isn't
Ernie,
the,
what is a naked eye?
I was
other
just
than an
about
eye?
to say, isn't the eye always naked?
It is.
Well, no, if you put glasses on.
Ooh.
Well, glasses like clothes. Eye clothes. Let's start a new company, Kenny.
And that's it for halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Coby White.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker, he's done a great job moving the ball around.
Well, this is a nice adjustment, running the offense through him tonight. That's a nice little switch up.
Well, Legs, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Ivy and Thompson are the 2 and the 3. Walker out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Cunningham in at the 1 spot. Shot clock at 6. Ivy. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago has gotten 7 of 8 3-pointers to go in this game. Here's Williams. He can't hit that time.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Walker passes to Ivy. No good on the triple.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from him. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to reset, I can do it. Back to you.
Able to dial it in. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively.
Thank you for the follow.
3 of their first 4 they've made.
Tim, how do you like this blend for the new Pistons? Wily veterans alongside the new blood.
I love the way they have built this team. Shooting was their Achilles heel, but these veterans bring spacing and savvy.
All the way. All the way.
White, the pass to Dosunmu. Here's Williams. Walker covering. Williams misses. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And the jam by Walker.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. 5th on the list, the Bulls.
They were patient, and they were also unselfish. And it helps to have guys who are willing to make the next pass.
Point guard.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Dosunmu, left side. The 3. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Dosunmu's got 9.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
From 7 feet away, Thompson, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Back to Dosunmu. Chicago passing it around. Pass to Vucevic. White with it. Now Thompson defending. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And a nimble play by White, able to somehow adjust to the foul and still make the basket.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Herter's checked in for Dosunmu. And Terry subbed in for Ball. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Sasser's checked in. Well, Tim, with the new CBA, we're likely to see a lot more multi-team trades.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Money work.
Yeah, BA, it's more complicated than ever to trade guys straight up. So now teams have to find ways to make moves that involve bringing in an extra team to absorb salaries.
Those puzzle pieces just got a lot more complicated.
So hard to figure it out.
Floats one up. Good. Sasser's got his first 2 points of the night.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
To the wing on the left. Back to White. Outside Herter. Pass to Smith. Here's Terry. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple. Terry's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
Outside Walker. Now here's Duren. Lets it fly. Ivy's shot is off.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the inside. Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Pass to Walker. And Jalen Smith gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. Carter, he's checked in for White. And a switch here also for Detroit. Tobias Harris checked in for Durant. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Walker. And here's Ivy from the arc. Sasser outside. Pass to Harris. This one for three. Buries it from three. Harris has got 5 now.
Well, you can't give Tobias Harris that look from beyond the arc.
Back to Carter. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. 2 points. That one goes.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Here's Ivy. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Smith left side. They swipe it. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. And so it's Chicago holding a massive 34-point
They got that
lead
possession.
to
They
win the
got
quarter.
that.
Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More 2K action in just a moment. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Exert yourself by being disciplined and focused on the right stuff. Good job.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Buzelis out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Kevin Herter. Then there's James. And it's Terry in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead with each
Chicago
basket,
has
their
improved
confidence
this year.
increases.
I mean, the
And
last
for
2 years they
Pistons,
have
they're
made
shooting
massive.
40% so far in this one. That one goes in.
I gotta give
Well,
I
that's
gotta
the
give the
thing
Knicks
about
their due.
Tobias
The
Harris.
Knicks have
You
been doing
think
it.
of him as a high-volume three-point shooter, but historically, he actually takes a lot more twos.
It's James with the drive. And it's James with
The Knicks have come out a long way from where they have been.
He powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And the Pistons with possession here. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Stewart, no good. Pass to Buzelis. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Buzelis has gotten 4 this quarter.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Harris's shot is good.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
He shoots. And there's another one for Chicago.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
For Detroit, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Stewart. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Graham.
Yes, indeed, VA. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see. Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
The Bulls have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Man, that's a promising shot for Buzelis.
Sasser outside. Here's Cunningham. And it's Chicago with a board. Pass to Terry. Banked it in off the glass.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Cunningham against James. Sasser. Off target from three-point range. Here's Terry. The shot's good on the assist by James. Terry's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Smith passes to Terry, and he goes in for the dunk.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation
Hello.
to square
Welcome.
things
How's
up.
your night doing?
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Coby White.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Walker for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. Chicago passing it around. Here's Terry. He's watched by Cunningham. From the line. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Thank you.
Thank you. Points here in the second half. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Out to Thompson. Back to Ivy, looking to win the run. Buzelis grabs the board.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
There's Herter with the 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite team.
The kick out to Walker. Thompson outside. Walker sets a screen. 5 to shoot. And again, no good by Detroit. Here's Phillips, covered by Duren. That one falls.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Ivy against Herter. Now Ivy. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our play.
Coby, this team did a great job of spreading the ball around and just getting everyone involved.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. So long, everyone.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Short a rotation play, nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They just got to make the adjustments.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Vucevic at the pivot with Williams at the 4. White is out there with Ball, and it's Dosunmu in at the small forward. And for the Magic, Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Greg, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
Here's Suggs. after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. Lays it up off the glass. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, Nikola Vucevic, guys, just goes to work when he gets an opportunity to score. I mean, he's a very, very polished offensive player.
Pass to Dosunmu. Shoots over Wagner. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now, here's Banchero. This game he had 34 points.
Banchero always a threat offensively. To me, he's a guy that can score from anywhere.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received submissions from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Hey, Shams, thank you very much.
Right there. I mean, Carter using his instincts and his motor to track down the miss and convert it into second chance points. That's just really good work.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Suggs. The Bulls knocking down the three. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. On the wing, Dosunmu. Stolen by Carter. 3-on-3. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Dosunmu finds Williams. Over to the wing. Vucevic down low. Defended by Carter. 5 on the clock. Ball, the pass to Dosunmu. Here's White. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
A volume three-point shooter. You have to expect White to connect on those looks from the outside.
And here is Suggs. No scoring in this one. Tipped away. Banchero. That's for 2. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Magic moving the ball around. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
Carter Jr. plays with an impressive physicality. I think it's what makes defenders overcommit like this.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Banchero. Howard comes in for Franz Wagner. Anthony's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Anthony Black in for Jalen Suggs. Chicago also making some changes. Buzelis comes in for Dosunmu. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Ball. And that one misses.
You know, when we talk about the modern big, Carter Jr. is a great example of it. He can shoot, he boards it, he's got good size, and a pretty diverse skill set.
And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
Now here's White, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Pass to Anthony. And here's Carter. Over Buzelis. And it's Carter missing.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Now here's White. He's guarded by Howard. White, good.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Pass to Bitadze. Carter with a screen on White. Black. And he's good on the 3-ball.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Buzelis. Coby White, he's been feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Out on the perimeter, it's Anthony and Wagner. Then it's Bitadze. Then there's Anthony Black. And it's Reese in at the 4. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now, here's Wagner. It's Black in the corner. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Carter with the 3. Drops in the tray. Carter's got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Here's Black. Plays it up and banks it in. Black's got his second basket of the night.
At 6'7", Black has really good positional size and using that length to his advantage.
To the inside, Smith, and he drops it in from the low post.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Black.
Confident stroke by Black that time. No hesitation. He had his eyes locked in on the rim.
And Orlando making a change here. Banchero's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Kevin Huerter. Light comes in for Terry. And Ball subbed in for Carter. Here's Buzelis. Nothing on the board. Over Banchero. And that one comes up a bit short.
Thank you for that. Thank you for the
win against the Detroit Pistons.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looked so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
Ball, such a terrific
Thank you.
Seems to have a
You guys are awesome.
Nice feel, which is hard to teach.
To the paint, here's Bitadze, and Bitadze throws it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's White, following the bucket by Orlando. And White slams it in.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
The Magic trail by 6. We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock club, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive and then you seal off the retreat, and because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too.
White, good.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything.
You didn't do nothing wrong. You didn't do
wrong.
The bot tends to do that sometimes.
Jamal Mosley here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
You're right. I dunked it on his head.
So for the Magic, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Cole Anthony. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Vuk. Vucevic checked in for Chicago. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Now, here's Banchero. Williams with the steal. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Magic are building something. Paolo Banchero said, quote, "It's been a long time coming. The fans have been waiting for the Magic to be good and to be challengers, even contenders. There is a lot of excitement in the city right now. We're just building and feeding off of that. Back to you."
They've got their fans fired up. Okay, thank you, Allie.
Black showcasing his full arsenal, and he's a guard.
Williams kicks the ball. Pass to Dosunmu. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Williams for three. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight. Caldwell Pope outside. Suggs, screen on White. Here's Caldwell Pope. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's Ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
And not to be overlooked, his playmaking made a difference as well.
The Magic trail by 11. Banchero outside. No one near Suggs. And it's he nails the buzzer beater.
Very important triple there at the buzzer. That halftime deficit looks a lot more manageable when it's in single digits.
And so we wrap up the first half. Bulls lead by 8. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Well, and this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back game.
All right, guys, changing gears now. In our featured game, Coby White had a big first half.
He's been absolutely unconscious from downtown. The defense hasn't done enough to adjust. He keeps dropping them in.
Yeah, they let him get into rhythm. Big mistake. He can go all night. Thanks for spending half.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, you have to like what we're seeing from Coby White.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
So for Chicago right now, Vucevic at the pivot with Williams at the 4. Lonzo Ball out there with Coby White. And it's Dosunmu in at the small forward position. Here are the Magic now, after the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago. Suggs against Vucevic. Williams passes to Dosunmu. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
No margin for error that time. Big-time slam from big man Carter Jr.
White looking around. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to White. Shoots over Wagner. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. White's got 15 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, those hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Wagner. After the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Caldwell Pope. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Caldwell Pope's got his second basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. The shot by Carter, nobody around. And it's off from 3-point range. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Vucevic. Williams dishes to Vucevic. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Ball from long range. Banchero grabs the board. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 11. And then Carter with the jam.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Orlando making some changes. Goga Bitadze comes in for Carter. And Black's subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Bruce Ellis is checked in for the Bulls. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Ball up top. Black defending. Dosunmu the pass to Ball. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And it's Vucevic missing.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
And it's Suggs missing.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Unfortunate injury aside, Jalen Suggs-Clark has really come into his own now.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, hitting his stride in a major way. I mean, he seems to have really figured the game out, how to utilize his gifts and tools. He was always a great defender. Offensively, I think, is where his game is taking the biggest jump.
Banchero, that's for 2. It's stolen by Vucevic. And Ball slams it in.
Well, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
Suggs passes to Bitadze. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Orlando's front office, Clark, has made it clear they're turning the page on the rebuild, entering the win now phase.
And the reason they're able to make that shift, Kevin, is because they drafted 2 franchise cornerstones. Banchero and Wagner develop quickly and have a lot of runway in front of them. Prepared to let it fly. Anthony was just waiting for the rock.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass the ball. Now here's Vucevic. Out to the right wing. Outside, Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Dosunmu finds Williams. And the shot goes in. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder.
Hey, Legacy, how you doing?
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's Chicago with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And a chance right now to show
how you doing tonight?
State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Out on the perimeter, it's Anthony and Wagner. Howard is out there with Goga Bitadze. And it's Black in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And here's Herter outside. Outside, White. Pass to Terry. Here's the 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Terry's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Bulls. Wagner passes to Bitadze. Batazzi, a screen on Terry. There's the drive, and Batazzi throws it down.
More than capable of running point. Anthony, a gifted passer, really has good vision.
Inside, here's Herder. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Bulls lead by 13.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Banchero's checked in for Howard. And Chicago also making a switch. Williams is checked in. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns. Wide open shooters.
That's why they went for the
easy
dunk.
buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. For three, Williams. The rebound by Batazzi. The Magic trail by 11. The wide open look here for Anthony. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Nice, smooth jump shot from Anthony. I like him in that medium range area.
Williams gets the bucket.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
To the middle. It's tipped. And Batazzi throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Cole Anthony. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. Banchero from 13 feet. It's in.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Outside, White. From deep. Three. Good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Banchero. The three doesn't go. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Smith! And he hits the jumper.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Chicago making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Dosunmu comes in for Buzella. And Ball subbed in for Kevin Herter. White, what a finesse finish on the lay-in.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Chicago.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this four-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Coby White.
The way he saw the floor was quite special. I mean, he served up a ton of room service dimes.
It's stolen by Suggs. Banchero throws it down. What an assist!
Caldwell-Pope really solid at passing the ball, and passes like that prove it.
Williams outside. Ball with it, picked up by Banchero. Puts it up from 17. Doesn't get that one.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside ball. Fires the three, and down goes the three.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Allie LaForce.
My baby, huh? You know, good girls who don't come outside and cheated on. You know, when we come to your city, you know, that's how one.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready. Tip-off goes to Atlanta. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. And it's Young in at the one.
And White is just so fast. Once he leaks out in the open floor, he's tough to keep pace with.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. The developing game of Trae Young is something that Coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses. We'll see if they can contain him here. Brian, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And we've heard greats like KD and LeBron question ring culture in the NBA, Sean.
They've both chased after championships as well, though. They've both gone after those rings. And so, for sure, counting rings, that definitely oversimplifies the legacy of the game. We have to see exactly how the player's body of work stacks up. Everyone's going to have their own opinion. Everyone's going to have their take. And trying to influence public opinion is a tricky game. At the end of the day, people are going to look at stats. They're going to look at how many championships you win. They're going to look at the entire body of work. And rings culture is a part of that to an extent.
Yeah, think about the civic pride that comes to a city that an organization is in when they do win a championship.
Kevin Durant won 2 rings with the Warriors when he went there. LeBron James won 2 rings with the Miami Heat when he went there. So they both have gone sought after that culture that comes with championship pedigree.
Isumu outside. Chicago passing it around. White the pass to Williams. Isumu for 3. Fires it in the triple. Isumu's got 7 points.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Sean.
With more parity, that comes more competition. And I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis. Because these games this season gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to finish the race of the regular season.
Yeah, good point. And Atlanta making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. 6 to shoot. Okongwu, a screen on White. From deep, Johnson. Atlanta gets it back. Okongwu for 3. Hardaway connects from downtown.
Yeah, that's like a layup to Hardaway at this point in his career.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 6-point lead. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
And Ball throws it down.
They've been very effective so far. a balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Here's Ball. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. The bank shot, no good.
That's cool. As long as you keep practicing, you'll get better at it.
Ricochet.
And playing an
another
all-star is the
basket
best
for
way to go.
Yeah, a really good score off the bounce. Ricochet hits the brakes and lets it fly.
Down low. Here's White. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Pass to Hardaway. All alone. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Missed opportunity. He's just got to shake that one off.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
There's Young with the 3. Chicago with a rebound. And going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year.
Last year, these two gave us a very entertaining season series, splitting the games.
Yeah, and since both teams are in similar positions in the
No,
conference,
but I'm waiting
winning
for
the
somebody to
series
show up.
this year would make a nice statement.
Kobe White, he's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for Chicago.
How you doing, Nab?
Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. They've got Terrence Mann, also Johnson out there, and it's Buffkin.
Good to hear.
At the point
And
guard
yes, I am the
position.
Bulls.
All right, chums, I got to ask you a personal question here. You know, screen time, that pops up on your cell phone. When your phone gives you that usage report, I assume that daily average is in double digits?
Yeah, I haven't looked. I don't want to look, to be honest. I'm clearly a power user, that's for sure. I would be ashamed of the screen time I have. Speaking of which, BA, do we have any outlets here at the desk? Can I charge my phone right now? Oh, wait, it's right here. Never mind. I got it, BA.
The Shams carbon footprint. It's impressive. We got to get our news, though. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. 0.5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers. I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Carter, the pass to Terry. Back to Carter. Here's Terry. Pass to Smith. Lets it go from 14. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
And that one good. Buffkin's got his first basket. And we're seeing teams these days applying more early ball pressure. Why is that tactic gaining steam, Sean?
Well, pressure is always going to provide a level of stress, and so it's a way to wear your opponents down, force them to operate deeper into the shot clock, and really it's a way for teams to leverage their length, their depth, their athleticism. You are seeing it used in different strategies.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Williams is checked in for Smith. DeSumo comes in for Herter. Kobe White, he's checked in for Terry. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Carter. Hardaway. Good defense by DeSumo.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And with Hardaway, he has no fear on the court. To him, there's no defender he can't take on. No shot he can't make.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Gage. Gage checked in for the Hawks.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, you have to be a great passer to average double-figure assists, and that's something Young has done multiple times.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Risacher pulls it and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And Williams punches it home.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here's Young. Chicago with a rebound.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
And as always, Shams with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. That one goes. Count it.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Bulls leading by 23. Ball finds Williams. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Uses the glass on the layup. Vucevic has gotten his first basket of the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside Risacher. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Yeah, great look for Risacher. Close in, gets it done.
For Chicago, they've gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Atlanta has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Outside Hardaway. Here's Young. It's hauled in by White. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
The Hawks shooting only 36% so far in this game. There's Young with the 3. Ball with the rebound.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And so it's Chicago with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Coach Quinn Snyder with us now, and Coach, a bit of a lull for this team scoring the ball. Why?
It had nothing to do with anything other than us being aggressive. We're like
Season mode.
off the court. Whoever's got it, we've got to attack.
At least effort is something you can.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
A mini bull on a mini bike. I can get that.
For the West, Nikola Jokic.
For the Joker, last laugh is typically on the opponent. No one has been able to slow him down lately.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Chicago Bulls.
They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks, it can be the most beautiful game on earth.
I'm playing my game like I'm on a schoolyard.
That's it for us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Coby White.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Yup, Sammy.
Coach, I've heard you say one of the most frustrating things to watch is a team that beats itself.
Yeah, B.A., I think one of the things is before you can win, you got to make sure you don't lose. And when you're doing things like turning the ball over or fouling needlessly, those are probably the two biggest areas. Those are beat yourself types of stats. It's hard to get away with those at the highest level.
It's Williams and Vucevic at the 4 and the 5. Lonzo Ball is out there with Kobe White, and it's Dosunmu in at the small forward position. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half.
Thank you.
Now here's Ball. Give him 8 points now. Dosunmu outside. Chicago passing it around. Clock at 6. Vucevic gets the bucket.
I'm good.
You know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, with that
Thank you
explosive
very
leaping
much.
ability,
This has been a
Okongwu
fire
is
night.
someone who spaces the floor vertically.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Count that one. Risache's got 6.
And there's the ability to finish.
I won't
for
make it easy
Risacher.
for him.
Nobody scares him at the rim.
Yes.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Yes.
And here we
The
have
Bulls'
last
career.
season's best free throw shooting teams. In third, the Bulls.
Very reliable. No question, they punish teams for sending them to the free throw line.
White for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
That could have counted.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Young. Up top, Johnson. Williams defending. Outside, Johnson. There's Young
right now
with
you
the
can get on
three.
Game Pass.
It's called in by the Bulls.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Williams from long range. He drops it from range. Williams has gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive.
I knew he was going to miss it.
combo
I
guard.
knew it.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, the Hawks star Trae Young and Coach Quinn Snyder are both very close. Young said that's the type of relationship we have. It's not forced, it's just genuine.
Wanna go our shootout? Let's go.
We want to see each other succeed, and we know we need each other and everybody else around us. Back to you guys.
A good partnership. Thanks much for the report, Allie. To the inside, here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
The kick out to Ball. Pass to Vucevic. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Give him 8 points now.
Well, moving Vucevic inside is like trying to
You're
move
damn
a
right.
brick wall.
I'll let him dunk that. I'll let him dunk
their offense with more cutting and ball movement.
Well, it's made the Hawks tougher to defend and keeps all 5 guys engaged. As prolific as Trae Young is, it's too much to have him do it all by himself.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Daniels passes to Young. Oh, the dunk
Oh,
by
good.
Okongwu.
Well, he's a bit of
I had
an
to think for a second. I was like, what?
undersized center,
No, it's going really
but
good.
There, Okongwu makes up for it with his athleticism.
Pass to Ball. Now Vucevic. Over Okongwu. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Ball. 10 points for Nikola Vucevic.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games. Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
He has zero hesitation from Johnson, trusting his shot.
Here's Vucevic. Atlanta with a rebound.
Thank you for those kind words.
Have
Have a good night. Get some rest.
Long range. Nails it from 3. Young's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
The Sunmu for 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Here's Terry. Young from long range. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. A huge 24-point lead for them. And they're and let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. 4th quarter, on the floor for the Hawks. Zachary Risacher out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's Dyson Daniels, and it's Gay in at the center position.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
The Hawks shooting a nice 50% for the game. Right side, Risacher. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Chicago making a switch here. Phillips is checked in. Atlanta needs to get off a shot. Buffkin sinks the tray.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Chicago leading by 21. Pass to Herder. Chicago passing it around. Here's Buzelis. Here's Phillips. Defended by Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Count the basket.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Now Risacher. Inside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Puts it up from 17. Pass to Phillips. Here's Buzelis. Risacher covering. They grab their own miss. Here's Buffkin. Here's Gay. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What a two-way play. Just
I'm going to make a point to say
the
this.
steal was slick.
I don't
Slam,
accept those kind of
top it off.
comments where
And that is why you
anyone's
want to
asking
run
me
off
to
turnovers.
put
Get
money
down
into
the
just to
floor before the
redeem a game for
defense
them.
is set.
No, I don't
Back
do
to
that.
Herder. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, look, Herder has the size to do damage in there. That time converting through contact.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Young, he's checked in for Phillips. Atlanta also making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Gay. Jalen Johnson comes in for Hardaway. And it's Trae Young in for Buffkin. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Johnson. Back to Daniels. And here's Young. And the three-pointer goes.
The crisp mechanics of Young on display there. A guy who has his shot down cold.
Here's Terry. Now here's Young. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. It's stolen by Johnson. On the wing, Risache. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Yeah, Young's playmaking is very reliable. He's got impressive vision.
Here's Terry. Young fires! Oh, the long ball, no good!
Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Here's Daniels, and he slams it down.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Bulls.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next two times these squads meet.
And what a huge performance it was for Lonzo Ball.
And what stood out to me was his effort level defensively. Very active and aggressive, piling up the steals in addition to his overall floor game.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Outside Johnson. Outside Young. Launches a three. It's good from beyond the arc.
For three.
Here's Buzelis. Covered by Johnson. Young! And again, it's Chicago with a three.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. 6 on the shot clock. Picked it. The three is up. Can't get it to fall. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Vooch. A balanced attack tonight. How helpful is getting contributions from everyone?
We need that. You know, we're not a team that has, 2, 3 like superstars that are just going to come in every night and get us 25 a game. So we need, contributions for everybody, and that's why we have to play that way. We have to play for each other, share the ball, try to help each other get going, and that's the only way for us to be good offensively. When we try to create for our own.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Chicago, Illinois, the location for the... So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Carter out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 down low. So it's Sacramento now. Pass to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. His three-pointers off the mark. High post Vucevic for Murray. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Sacramento. Sabonis' screen on White. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Richard, for a guy who's had tons of hype around him, and despite the injuries, Lonzo Ball has had a nice career in the NBA.
Yes, it hasn't gone exactly the way Lonzo wanted because of injury. But like you said, with all that noise back when he was in high school, I think he's done a very good job just being himself.
And it's sent back by Sabonis. Oh, trying for it. Down low, here's DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
Beating good defense, DeRozan scores even when it's not easy.
Chicago again turning it over. And a blazing start to the new season. We look at the updated power ranking. Some teams are hot and some teams aren't. They're obviously disappointed with how things are going. Momentum working right now against them.
And you know, right now for the Bulls, they fought their way into that spot, and you have to give them credit for how they played. But now we'll have to see if they can stay there.
Now Dosunmu after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Back to Dosunmu. Latrey bangs home the trifecta.
White can be a difference maker, especially when he's passing like that.
Outside, LaVine. Cranes it from beyond the arc. LaVine's got 5 points so far.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Yeah, Vuce will do this to you. He's not scared of that mid-range. He's a midi master.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Back to you guys.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And it's the Kings with the ball after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And it's Carter missing. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And both of these sides were fighting tooth and nail for a playoff spot and split their season series at 1 apiece.
Hey, Richard, the play-in tournament has not been kind to the Bulls in the past couple years.
Well, first of all, you shouldn't be in the play-in tournament 3 seasons in a row. That's where we should start. And every time they fail to advance, it shows how valuable getting a top 6 seed can be.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Changes for Chicago. Bruce Ellis comes in for Dosunmu. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Ball. Then for the Kings, Malik Monk comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Keon Ellis in for Carter. Now here's LaVine. He has 5. Left side, Sabonis. Monk for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Bulls have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And Huerter gets it to go.
And Huerter knows he has the green light to take these shots, which is why he fires away.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Zach LaVine. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 23 points a game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
Guerschon Yabusele, he's checked in for the Kings. DeRozan comes in for Murray. Here's Ellis after the Bulls pick up 2. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Levine, that's good.
3.
So it's Chicago now. Herter finds Vucevic. Back to Herter. And here's Vucevic. Defended by Yabusele. Vucevic to the pass to Herter. Bulls moving the ball around. White. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists tonight.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's DeRozan. And he makes that one. DeRozan's got his second bucket.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Buries it down low.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's Chicago. They lead by 3. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. You've got Terry. Buzelis out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Kevin Herter. And it's Young in at the point. Carter, he's checked in for Young. Monk against Terry. Pulls up. High post. Rebound by Smith.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
A top 10 pick in 2020, Jalen Smith, Richard, played for 3 teams before his 25th birthday. He's seen a lot.
Yeah, that's such a challenge for a young player. I moved around a bit. It was later in my career. Give Jalen credit. Despite the changes, he is still developing well. They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
Herter finds Terry. Carter against Ellis. In the corner, Smith with it. 6 to shoot. Terry the pass to Carter. Back to Terry. Fires from deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Some changes for Chicago. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Kevin Herter. Light comes in for Terry. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Javon Carter. Sacramento also making some changes. Zach LaVine comes in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Carter in for Ellis. Ball dishes to White. To the left side wing. Fires for 3. Ball no good. The Kings trail by 6. It's Monk at the elbow. DeRozan scanning the floor. No good from outside. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Smith outside. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Smith. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
On the wing, Levine. Defended by Dosunmu. Levine can't hit. The Bulls leading by 8. You know, Richard, the Sacramento Kings are an organization that has faced heavy criticism for their decision-making.
Look at the players they've missed out on the draft, the stars that they've traded away, as well as the coach that they fired.
I've been waiting for you.
Has done major damage to their long-term
What happened to you last night?
And that one, good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive
I called your name out
rotations
twice
and
last
getting the
night.
ball in the paint.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Sends changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. And it's Williams in for Bruce Ellis. Sabonis
Walk me through
checked in for the Kings. Jake LaRavia comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Vucevic finds Ball. Fires the three. The shot's good on the assist.
Walk me through it.
Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to LaRavia. Levine inside the three-point line. They get the rebound, and here are the Bulls now. They're on a 12-4 run. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
There is no doubt that Ball brings his flight gear to the arena. The man has a little bit of bounce on him.
Hey Sabrina, how you doing? You doing good on your channel. because I promised George a one-on-one game on basketball. So I like to keep my promise. You mean to me I gotta start a career first? Yeah, let's do that. Because on my Xbox, I started my career. On the PS5, I'm doing the season mode, but I am gonna start my career.
Yo, brother.
Thank you.
Let's get it. Let's pick all-time teams. You just press R1. Yeah. Hey, you already know. You already know.
So yeah, Nab, I owe George a game, so I like to keep my promises.
My bad. Press X again. There we go. Let's get it.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA
Let's
action
get it,
on
brother.
2K Sports.
Good luck.
Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Ali LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Chicago Bulls. Tip-off goes to San Antonio. Here's Duncan. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Oh, boy, you love to see that kind of burst from Kawhi Leonard. What a finish.
Pass to Gilmore. Here's Rodman. Got it. Here's Gervin. Outside Wembanyama. On the take. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, ferocious on the attack. Once Wembanyama gets into the lane, the defense is done.
Gilmore. Chicago shooting their first free throws of this game.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Artis Gilmore.
No good on that one.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
Well, I spoke to the head coach for Chicago. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Alex.
Oh my gosh.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Hello.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
In transition, here they come.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Is Gervin.
And Wemby using his unique perspective to find the open man.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Rose. The three ball. Rebound San Antonio. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here are the Bulls with the ball. Trailing by 8. Back to Rose. Tipped. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
Here's Duncan. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. And we've got 1:18 left in the first. Pass to Butler. Will it go? Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
That shot's good by Parker.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Love. Chicago passing it around. Lets it go. The shot by Butler, no good. Spurs lead by 11.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Jordan. First personal substitution for the Bulls. Joakim Noah. Scottie Pippen.
On offense, here is San Antonio. Here's Parker. And he comes up with a bucket. Parker's got 5 now.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. San Antonio on top, leading by 14. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Armstrong. Fires in the triple. Armstrong's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
Here's Aldridge. Chicago with a rebound.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Here's Noah. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, it's an aggressive move to the tin. Joe Kim Noah. Go ahead, big fella.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Into the lane. That one goes in. Armstrong's got 5 points in the quarter.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Shoots from 14. Good on the shot.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity levels.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Bulls trail by 11. Pass to Sloan. Back to Rose. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
You can see the athleticism and toughness. Rose becoming exponentially more dangerous the closer he gets to the rim.
Here's Wembanyama. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
These are his first free throws of the game. No good on the free throw.
At the line for Chicago, Dennis Rodman.
So he can't get either to fall. San Antonio leading by 11. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Out of bounds. Bulls ball.
There's a minute 59 left in the first half. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Oh, my! Wow! Way up there in the rafters.
No one is stopping that. And you gotta love it when the fellas decide to put on a show.
And what a show that is for the fans and his teammates.
And for his coach, holding his breath partly because of the spectacle and partly because he doesn't want him to miss.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Pass to Sloan. Rose outside to the paint. Here's Sloan. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rose from the arc. Rebounded by Gervin. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. Chicago making a switch here. San Antonio shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And Rose has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 14-point game. Back to Pippen. Uncovered. And that's good. Off the glass that time. Pippen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A guy like this with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
I wasn't giving you that.
Shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And so here is Chicago. Here's Pippen. Count the basket. Pippen's got 6. Out to the wing. Here's Duncan. Misses the layup. And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second.
Yeah, and definitely fun. Definitely fun.
Here's Rose. Pass to Rodman. Now here's Pippen. Oh, and a a fast break for the Spurs. Stripped it away.
Nah, I saw that one.
Here's Gilmore. No points yet. Pippen outside. Here's Duncan. And they get it back. Pass to Ginobili. Another shot. Deflected. It's intercepted. To the middle. Kicks it out to Parker. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, not
He
the
worked for that one.
effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Spurs lead by 16. Good work there as it goes. Parker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Jordan high post. They can't stop the run with that one. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
The Bulls trail by 18. Here he goes. It's deflected. Takes a 13-footer. Ginobili, no good. Here's Rose. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Now, it's the aggressiveness of Derrick Rose, a guy who is relentless when he wants to attack, trying to bend your will to his.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, a new generation is entering the league, and Draymond Green said these young dudes talk a lot of mess. I don't mind it at all. It's just weird to be in a space where they're like, man, I watched you my whole life. But then they're also talking crazy, saying, you had your run, you're old now. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, it flipped quick, doesn't it? Thank you, Allie. Pass to Jordan. And he banks in the layup.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
Ginobili gets the bucket. Ginobili
He got this
his
game
first 2
hands
points.
down.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
That shot's good by Parker.
Oh, he is red hot right now. Defense has got to lock in.
Here's Jordan. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you can see the advantage of running the offense through Derrick Rose, showing strong decision-making, really nice pass. Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it. You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Free throw line jumper. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Aldridge has got 8 points.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Parker. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama. Parker's got 13 in the second half. To end the run. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so the San Antonio Spurs firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends.
That he
when
got.
you win the
That
battle
he
of
got.
turnovers, you And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest.
That man is scorching.
On offense, here is San Antonio. From deep, Wembanyama. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Oh, here's Love with the jam.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Leonard with the ball. It's stolen by Love. It's stolen by Leonard. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul.
I was going to work for that.
First foul.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Here's Robinson. No good. A bit long that time.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest. Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
Man, he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
Drops in the layup for 2.
Really good anticipation by Derrick Rose. Comes up with the theft and then gets an opportunity for his teammate at the other end.
Oh, got that one up quick.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
The drive by Pippen. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. And so it's San Antonio with it.
Chicago foul. Dennis Rodman.
He played better. He played better. More frenetic than I do.
Here's Leonard. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now the mid-range is Kawhi's bread and butter. This guy can get to his spots and take whatever he wants.
And the basket by Pippen. Smooth sailing for San Antonio.
There you go.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
It's stolen by Leonard. Outside Wembanyama. Here's the 3. Rodman with a rebound. Chicago with the ball. Here's Pippen. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
This guy can really make it happen from the mid-range.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Robinson with a double. Pass to Jordan. Pippen right side. 4-3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
That should have counted.
And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Step back on that one and let it fly.
You got to give them respect. They're
Throw it
doing
up.
everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Rose. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Michael Jordan. Second personal foul. 13 foul.
Here's Duncan. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Rose outside. From outside the arc. San Antonio with a rebound. 26 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by
That was nice.
Wembanyama.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Takes a 13-footer. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. Pass to Wembanyama. And there's the drive. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. So we see the Spurs
Good game.
taking
Good game.
the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah.
Who's calling it? Who? Hey. Is it Stacy? Is it Becky?
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Is it Ashley?
I'll go one more.
Is it Danny?
I'll go one more.
Where's the function? Where the function? Where the function? Baby girl. Baby girl. Baby girl. Baby girl. Let me see you do your dance. Let me see you twirl. Shaking in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the gram. Show the whole world. Yeah. Is that your bestie? I'ma ice both of y'all like Gretzky. I'ma at you like bless me. Hit the dance floor. Impress me, baby girl. Let me see you do your dance. Let me see you twirl. Shaking in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the gram. Show the whole world. Yeah. Is that your bestie? I'ma ice both of y'all like Gretzky. I'ma at you like bless me. Hit the dance floor. Impress me, hey. How many in this club? Is it just me and you, my love? I don't mean to call you, know. Just heard about the things that you do, my love. And you're just like me if it's true, my love. Hey, you can see right through my love. Hey, I see your waist shrunk, my love. Hey, you got some bass in
No,
the
it's
trunk,
fine.
my
Keep it.
love. How many in this club? Is it really just me, my love? You know my dad now, for real. You ever been down to Memphis, Tennessee, my love? I ain't saying I agree, my love. I'm just telling you the things that I see, my love. I got jokes and cash. Those are 4 things I can guarantee, my love. Hey, baby girl, let me see you do your dance. Let me see you twirl. Shaking in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the gram. Show the whole world. Yeah. Is that your bestie? I'ma ice both of y'all like Gretzky. I'ma at you.
I'm all
like
confused.
Leslie. Hit the dance floor. Impress
I'm all
me,
confused.
baby girl. Let me see you do your dance. Let me see you twirl. Shaking in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the gram. Show the whole world. Yeah. Is that your bestie?
Like, I'm just playing for fun. No money involved.
Like bless me. Hit the dance floor.
I'm just playing for fun. It's kind of hard. It's like all in my ear. You mean Magic Johnson's Lakers or Kobe Bryant's Lakers or Shaq's Lakers?
Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports.
His hair is
Wait
big
to
as
get
hell.
Some NBA action going. Alongside.
The heck? I bet. It's cool. It's cool. Now I'm just going with my heart. My bad, my bad. The chat's on fire tonight. Tomorrow I'm going back on 007. It's just I owe George a couple of games.
We've got the Atlanta Hawks
Yo.
and the Chicago Bulls. We're all set to
Thank
bring
you.
NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony. Oh, he's a high flyer.
He already started.
That's just filthy.
Those are fighting words.
You got to leave some guys back on the tip, or that's what'll happen.
Pass to Okoro. Jones with it. And he uses the glass on the layup. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, you're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the
Welcome to
tempo.
NBA Prison Yard.
The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Buzelis' shot is good.
And you gotta like watching Buzelis break down the defense. Just like that.
Being legal. Never seen it.
He's a brave man. You're risking life and limb trying to move like that.
He couldn't pass it up though, right? Letting it all go.
Oh, he went full peacock mode there. And look, you know what they say. When you got it, you got to flaunt it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find.
Wow.
Gotta love that one.
Wow.
Save that one, boys. I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
Like, what? That looked like something you see in a dunk contest. The confidence to pull it off in the game, that's impressive.
Pocket two. Giddey, no good.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's Giddey. Daniels with the double team. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Second free throw, no good.
Whether he's off ball or on it, you just love what Buzelis brings to the floor.
And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. 4-point game. Pass to Okoro. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Kevin?
Okay, thank you, Allie. For the Hawks. 54 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Sexton. Overhealed. And he's off on his first shot of the game. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Finished off the break.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Pass to Hield. A 3-ball. He's off on that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks on top, leading by 9. And we'll get going.
18.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And you got to get out on that if you're the defense. Simon's too big a threat from deep.
Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests. But Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
Out left of the wing. Pass to Kuminga. Bangs home the trifecta. Kuminga's got himself on the board with 3 there.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Sexton for 3. Landale grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bulls trailed by 9. And here's Miller, guarded by Rizachet. From about 16, rebound Atlanta. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Rizachet.
Rizachet so talented with the ball in his hand.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
It was perfect. And thanks for the jewels. Thank you, thank you.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Jones. Back to Giddey. Here's the 3. Not going to go that time. Atlanta leading by 11. And here is Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Which of the Bulls knocked out of the play-in by the Miami Heat for 3 seasons in a row?
You can't call it a rivalry if it's in the play-in. It's not the playoffs. The playoffs? With the Bulls finally committed to a rebuild, it could be a while before they create any more impressive postseason narrative.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And they pick up 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's McCollum. And again, it's Atlanta.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
Here's Giddey. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. 6 points here for Josh Giddey.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now here's McCollum. 5 points in the game.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
Giddey. There's Miller with the 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. Whoa! How about that slam?
Whoa! That's not what I was expecting.
Me either. I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was going to pull off on that one. That tactic.
Oh, he knew what he was going to pull off because you got to practice that one. You don't just come up with a slam like that on the fly. You got to rehearse stuff like that.
Here's McCollum. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And that's now 9 points for C.J. McCollum. Poke loose. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Number 14.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Hawks lead by 17. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 17. Pass to Okoro. Over Daniels. Excellent defense from Daniels. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Tries it from 19. Again, the Hawks score. One thing you hear players talking about after they've been in the league for a while, Richard, they say the game slows down. When did that happen for you?
For me, it was probably my third year. The end of my third year, the game started to slow down a little bit for me. I went from 9 points to 15 to 18. The game really slowed down in that third year.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Here's McCollum. It's McCollum on the wing. And the three ball is good. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch and shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
It's stolen by Smith. It's picked off. Wound up there for Johnson. Stolen by Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And again, Chicago turns it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Hey, Richard, the play-in tournament has not been kind to the Bulls in the past couple years.
Well, first of all, you shouldn't be in the play-in tournament 3 seasons in a row. That's where we should start. And every time they failed to advance, it shows how valuable getting a top 6 seed can be.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the third. Kicks it out to Jones. Sees the alley-oop. Pass to Smith. And here we go. Fast break. Kuminga's got it.
And this kid, Ricochet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Sexton's shot is good.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Hands it from downtown.
Elite from three-point land. Buddy Hield, whenever he lets it fly, you think it's going in.
Wasted no time on that one. Sexton's got 5 points so far.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Jones, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Chicago shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
First team foul. At the line for one, Trey Jones.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Another three for Atlanta.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And stolen by Miller. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's Atlanta running away with it. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
It's all good. It's a lot of fun. I don't mind getting my ass kicked.
And here is Simons. Count that one.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. And stolen by Giddey. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Again, Chicago.
Good job getting the ball.
That's how you become better.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs. Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
The shot by Sexton, no good. The Hawks leading by 21. Johnson. It's rebounded by Giddey. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. And a wide open look for McCollum. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. To the left side wing. Okoro wide open, he fires. And the Bulls with another miss. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Got a piece of it.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time. The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Back to Okoro. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Pass to Smith. Now Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Buzelis.
Throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
.146 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Giddey. Pass to Okoro. McCollum with the ball. Jones covering. And then Johnson with the jam.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Atlanta.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Johnson.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. Atlanta with the ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. And here's McCollum for 3. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
McCollum outside. The fader. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
And you get the sense that guys are still trying to figure out how to guard Buzelis.
The free throw drops for Buzelis.
In the next game.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Rebound by Smith. Pass to Giddey. Launches it. That shot misses. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Good game, brother, man.
Good game. It was a lot of fun.
Tomorrow
I'm going to be doing 007. But I'll be on tomorrow if you want to do another one.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony.
I just wanted to keep my promise.